You're here because you're looking for the absolute best multiplayer and co-op games to play with your friends, right? Well, you're in the right place. Today, I've got a spicy lineup of 20 must-play multiplayer games that'll have you and your squad laughing, screaming, and maybe even rage quitting. Let's dive in. If you and your friends are looking for a game that will have you sweating, screaming, and second-guessing every move, Hunt Showdown is it. What makes Hunt Showdown special is the sheer tension it creates. Every creaking wooden floor, every distant gunshot, every angry crow you accidentally startle makes your heart race. You'll find yourself whispering to your friends over voice chat like the enemies can actually hear you. If you love tactical gameplay with a side of horror and don't mind getting your nerves fried, Hunt Showdown is a must-try. Have you ever wanted to feel like a genius world leader while still debating with your friends over who gets the last slice of pizza? Civilization 6 is exactly that. It's a turn-based strategy game where you build your empire from scratch, starting with a small village and ending with world domination. Or at least that's the plan until your friend Gandhi declares nuclear war on you. Satisfactory is basically what happens when you mix Legos with Factorio and toss in 3D graphics. It's a factory-building, resource-gathering, automation-obsessed playground where you and your friends can go from clueless cavemen with pickaxes to mad scientists with conveyor belts that look like spaghetti. If you love problem-solving and working as a team, Satisfactory will keep you hooked for hours. You wouldn't think that delivering cargo across Europe with your friends would be exciting, but somehow it is. Euro Truck Simulator 2 turns the everyday job of trucking into a strangely relaxing, almost meditative experience. Unlike most co-op games, ETS2 isn't about action or speed. It's about precision, patience, and vibes. This is the perfect game if you're looking for something chill to do with friends. Remember when No Man's Sky launched and everyone was like, wait, where are the multiplayer features? Well, they fixed it. And now it's one of the best games to explore with friends. Playing with friends is a whole other experience. One person's mining resources, another is scanning for alien life, and there's always that friend who just wants to see if this alien is hostile. Spoiler, it usually is. The heart of Sea of Thieves is all about player-driven storytelling. One minute, you're peacefully fishing, and the next, a rival pirate crew shows up to steal your loot. No match is ever the same, and every ship battle feels personal. Your friends will either become the best pirate crew ever, or you'll all blame each other when the ship sinks. Core Keeper is a cozy yet dangerous underground adventure, where you and your friends dig, mine, and build your own underground empire. It's like if Stardew Valley and Terraria had a baby, and that baby loved caves. You'll be mining for resources, fighting off weird creatures, and yelling, "Who took all the tin?" at your friends. Pro tip: designate a friend to organize the chest because if you don't, you'll never find your copper pickaxe again. It's low-stress fun until the bosses show up. This one's a legend. Left 4 Dead 2 is still one of the best co-op experiences ever made. Grab 3 friends, grab some shotguns, and prepare to be swarmed by zombies that move like they've had 10 energy drinks. You'll be laughing one second, crying the next, and then someone's yelling, "Get to the safe room!" Trust me, even after all these years, it's still a banger. Bonus points if you're the person who startles the witch and ruins everything for everyone. Delta Force is a tactical shooter that blends large-scale warfare with intense, small-team missions. It's got a bit of everything for every type of player. Want big, sprawling battles like Battlefield? It's got that. Prefer high-stakes, close-quarters extractions like Escape from Tarkov? Yep, that's in there too. If you're after a tactical experience where every role matters, Delta Force has you covered. If you've ever wanted to experience true betrayal, play Rust with your friends. It's survival of the fittest, and sometimes your friends decide they're the fittest. Build bases, raid others, and live with the paranoia that your buddy Greg might blow up your house while you're offline. You'll laugh, you'll cry, and you'll never forget the time you lost everything because you left a door unlocked. Rookie mistake, my friend. Valheim is the Viking survival game that's all about building, battling, and sailing into the unknown with your friends. The vibe? Peaceful, until a troll shows up and flattens your entire house. Playing with friends is a magical mix of, wow, look at this base we built, and who lured the death skeeto to camp? It's gorgeous, challenging, and endlessly fun with a crew. Just don't forget to build a roof. If you're craving that tactical SWAT experience, Ready or Not delivers. Breaching rooms, rescuing hostages, and using non-lethal tactics, or let's be honest, accidentally stunning your own teammate, is pure intensity. When you play with friends, one of you is always that door kicker who's too impatient. If that's you, please chill. If you're looking for a true team-based challenge, this is it. Lethal company is like if a ghost hunting job went comically wrong. You're working with your friends in this creepy lo-fi horror mystery world where the goal is simple: grab loot and get out. But then, surprise! The monsters here don't just haunt you, they hunt you. It's terrifying and hilarious in equal measure. One second, you're trying to act brave, and the next, you're screaming like a baby because some mannequin-looking nightmare decided to sprint at you from the shadows. You ever wanted to accidentally drop a supply pod on your friend's head? Welcome to Helldivers 2, where friendly fire isn't just possible, it's a core mechanic. This third-person tactical shooter makes you feel like you're part of a galaxy-saving space squad. Except the galaxy is out to get you. You'll fight off swarms of aliens with some of the most satisfying sci-fi weapons you've ever seen. It's frantic, fast, and absurdly fun. Just don't stand under the drop pod. Don't do it. If zombie survival was a college course, 7 Days to Die would be your final exam. It's survival, crafting, base building, and stress all rolled into one. The twist? Every 7 days, a blood moon rises, and a swarm of zombies come to test your life choices. So you're not just looting towns with your friends, you're prepping for the apocalypse. In V Rising, you're not just playing as a vampire, you're playing as a fancy, castle-owning vampire. You're building your own gothic empire with your friends, hunting down bosses, and literally draining your enemies. It's part survival game, part ARPG in all style. Think Dracula meets The Sims meets Diablo. This is the only game on this list where the tutorial literally tells you, this is how you die. Welcome to Project Zomboid, where the zombies are slow but your mistakes are fast. It's a hardcore isometric survival game where every choice matters. Cut your hand on glass? Infection. Walk outside without checking the windows? Zombie lunch special. This game is brutal. DEVOUR is paranormal investigators gone wrong energy. You and your friends are trying to banish demons, but plot twist, the demon doesn't appreciate it. The main villain, usually a possessed cult leader, stalks you the entire game, and you're never really safe. One second you're lighting candles, and the next, screaming. Absolute screaming. It's not just a sequel. Path of Exile 2 is a full-on upgrade. Imagine the complexity of Diablo's skill trees, but cranked up to 11. Now add co-op play, a massive world, and gameplay so deep, you'll need a guide just to understand the guide. Grab a friend, compare skill builds, and watch hours of your life disappear into a just one more mission spiral. Superheroes, strategy, squad-based battles. Marvel Rivals is like playing out your dream MCU crossover episode. Pick your favorite Marvel characters, build a team with your friends, and throw down in tactical combat. It's part strategy game, part fan service extravaganza. You can finally settle the age-old debate of who's the strongest Avenger by just playing the match.
Oh,